Remember GitLab Terraform, a tool that I actually admitted that I am scared of? Recently, something shifted, and I want to walk you through how I'm getting more comfortable with it and where I still get stuck. Where did this fear come from? It actually came from my old development team, where all of my time I would use the other pipeline, which is through Bitbucket and Jenkins. And the process there in Bitbucket Jenkins UCD was fairly simple. Someone had already set up the pipeline, and all I had to do was upload my code, selecting the right branch, and deploy to the specific environment I wanted. Example is the dev environment, acceptance environment. I just click the drop down and I just select this is where I wanted to deploy. And when our team finally migrated to GitLab and Terraform, each time I deploy a branch or I actually had code inside our GitLab project, the pipeline would start automatically. And our configuration in the YAML file usually, from my experience, was not set up correctly. So each time I deploy, the pipeline would automatically fail. And it made me grow fear, and I wasn't ready to face it. And it actually made me avoid it more. So I never was able to get comfortable, and it became like a block to me. What changed on my new team was I actually took the time to understand the repos, the GitLab YAML files. I asked ChatGPT for CI and CD concepts and asked me to question me to define the CI and CD concepts in GitLab terms. And it was really a gradual shift, not any magic moment. So I started to gain familiarity with the stages and the environments is being deployed and the templates that it is using in the CI project. And I started to look at the CD project as well. Also working with a teammate on helping me implementing a resiliency automation pattern via GitLab and Terraform on an application team helped me navigate through multiple projects and multiple template examples and actual repos that had implemented the resiliency automation pattern. And this process really solidified my understanding. Well, I did use my own time and try to walk through all the steps myself and follow as best as I can. But this working session and helping me kind of step by step where to look, where to grab it, and what exactly is doing the pipelines, the instructions, and the design pattern behind the decision choices really helped me understand the pipeline and making this knowledge stick better. I am not a GitLab expert now just because of the working session and for me to go through it myself. I actually deploy my changes to a new branch in our CI project, and looking through it, I decided that I wanted to also deploy to the CD project so that I can test. But honestly, I still could not really trace the instructions or all the steps in the YAML project to figure out how to connect the CI to the CD if the branch is not in the main branch. And this is still where I'm getting stuck on, and that is okay. I realize that I still don't know how to trace the pipelines or how to provision and set up the pipelines end to end. And to me, that is okay because getting good and being more comfortable is better than me fearing the process and avoiding it. I realized the fear was not really about GitLab Terraform. It was about me not putting in the repetition, the practice into learning and understanding the entire workflow, the entire pipeline. I don't beat the fear by studying harder, but by actually implementing it myself, looking at all the repos, breaking things, deploying the pipeline myself. And through this process, confidence is just more familiarity and more repetition of the process. Whatever tool that you've been avoiding because it scares you is actually the one that you should go sit with and try yourself, because more repetition, more familiarity will help you grow and gain the confidence you need. Let me know what is one thing that you've been avoiding or it's giving you a hard time. I want to know.